It's not offensive, by the way, to acknowledge and discuss radical Islamist beliefs. It's not offensive. It's not Islamophobic to say that these terrorists are motivated by their religious views. I said it in the introduction. I'll say it again. That's a different discussion about whether this kind of murderous ideology is inherent to traditional Muslim teaching or whether it's a radicalized version of that. That's something Muslims are going to have to debate amongst themselves and decide on themselves. But it is in no way Islamophobic for you or I or the European Union or the French police and authorities or the American people or whoever wants to take part in this discussion to acknowledge that these people are motivated by their belief system. It's not a commentary on whether their belief system is right or whether it's reflective of Mohammed. That is their belief system. And if you listen to what they say, if you listen to their motivation, we could actually stop it before it gets to the point where they're killing innocent people.
This kind of culturally relativistic drivel, it comes from an historical ignorance. We've just celebrated in the Christian West Our Lady of Guadalupe, which produced an image which was flown on the banners at the Battle of Lepanto. The Battle of Lepanto was the second major time that the Islamic world almost conquered the West. We saw it at Tours, 150 miles outside of Paris, which almost conquered all of Europe, and it would have destroyed our civilization. It then almost happened again at Lepanto. Somehow the West won. It then almost happened again at the Battle of Vienna. What the multicultural secular leftists now want to say is that Islam has always been a religion of peace. It has no designs on conquering the West. It has no problems with our Western culture. This has not been true since the very founding of that religion. And until we acknowledge that there are many logical, perfectly madly logical aspects of Islamic history that spread that religion by the sword and that have designs on Western civilization, we're going to do nothing about it, and we're going to let it proceed apace.
Right. It's also insulting, in my opinion, for this. This is from the mainstream media. This is from social justice warriors. This is from the politically correct left. It's insulting to peaceful Muslims to pretend that they would be offended if we identify radical Islamist belief. If you truly believe that they are two separate belief systems, then why would peaceful Muslims be offended that you're identifying one as being radicalized and a perverted version of the one that peaceful Muslims believe is normal? It's insulting to peaceful Muslims to pretend that they would be offended by that. But the left, of course, I don't know why they don't care. I don't know why they don't care about people's lives enough to address this, but there are a lot of us in this country, and I think in Europe too, that are at the point where we're saying enough is enough. We're not going to write the same headlines again. We're not going to watch people be slaughtered in the same way, by the same people, at the same location, for the same motivation, and not do anything about it.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One American News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One American News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.